What did you make of that?
Well,
That's like a crypto. That, by the way, is about as close as you're ever going to get to some like quasi-Israel criticism or whatever in a world where Miriam Adelson's shelling out the big dollars. But
True.
I appreciated it.
True. And,
Yeah.
I mean, I think it is clear that the Trump campaign has been much smarter in pursuing a strategy of trying to persuade key demographic groups that they're a place that they can go if they're disgusted.
Right.
Now, I think if we look at Trump's comments, for one thing, they are not in line with...
They're very different.
Yeah, they're not in line with what JD's saying.
Less
here.
cogent, shall we put it kindly?
Trump uses Palestinian as a slur. Trump thinks that Israel should strike Iranian nuclear facilities, which, would help to escalate the war in the region. Trump was very hawkish, extremely hawkish vis-a-vis Iran when he was president. So the idea that he had any instinct towards withdrawing from the region is just, especially in terms of conflict with Iran, is just not really true. Actually, J.D. Vance, one of the things in the vetting document was that he was critical of Trump on his assassination of Qasem Soleimani. J.D. was right about that, by the way. And so, when you look at the totality of the messaging coming out from the Trump campaign, most of it is very much in line with Miriam Adelson, Rudy Giuliani, Trump himself. The problem is that Biden's holding them back. You don't hear too much of the perspective that's being offered here from J.D. Vance, where he correctly, by the way, points out that even if you are just narrowly trying to pursue the interests of Israel, this has been damaging. The country economically has suffered greatly. The governing coalition is, constantly on the brink of collapse. You have massive foreign direct investment that is fleeing the country. You have human beings who have left the country. And, contrary to the idea that all of this war making throughout the region is going to make Israelis any safer, it's only put them at more risk, because now you still have people who are evacuated from northern Israel who are unable to return, and no end in sight with that either. So, he is correct in that point. I just don't think that is the view of Trump. It's certainly not the view of Trump's donors. And, Trump is happy to sort of let people go out and freelance whatever they think is going to be effective to appeal to that audience in the moment.